Well, hello there! How have you been? Welcome to my small hobby YouTube channel. My name is Tomo, and today we're gonna be taking a look at another MENG model. Now, at the time of me filming this video, I know there's a war going on in Ukraine, so this next model might not be so popular with a lot of you, but it's still a nice model. And we're not political here, but we are a scale model enthusiastic channel, so this is the model we're going to be taking a look at today. So let's open her up. Well, hello there and welcome back to the channel. My name is Tomo and this is the inbox review of the Typhoon VDV armored vehicle from MENG. It's a 1/35th scale model and it costs around 60 euros depending on where you live. This might not be the best choice for the video because, you know, you've war in Ukraine, but this is a scale modeling channel, not a political one, so please keep it civil in the comments area down below. Upon opening the box, you see quite a lot of parts. All of them are precisely engineered pieces with really high level of detail. In total, we have 6 sprues that contain all the necessary parts to make the model, as well as some additional pieces such as the turret, the main body, some springs, rubber tires, and of course, photo etch parts. If you follow this channel regularly, then you will remember that last week we saw a MENG model that was a Husky, a British lightly armored vehicle, which I believe is a little bit more simple to assemble than this one, but not by much. And if you haven't seen the video that I made last week, well, come on, you have a chance right now. You can click up in the right corner where a notification will pop out anytime now. Anyway, back to the model. This one is really well detailed. Just look at the parts on the screen. Just like with the Husky, the tires are fantastic as well. Very realistic, and the way that they're made from the inside out means that there's hardly any cleanup to be made and you just pop them on and you're good. As for the other pieces, they look very solid, very chunky and really well defined. Just take a look at this turret. The panel lines are really sharp. They feel solid pieces, and you can even see the hinges and the hinge bolts on top, which is really extraordinary, the level of detail that this is reproduced in. Here are 4 springs that actually make up the suspension of the vehicle. However, I don't believe that the suspension is very effective, at least the way you are presented in the manual. But nevertheless, they are there and you can use them. I'm going to be showing you basically more or less the highlights of this model because of the time constraints on the video. I don't really want to make this video too long, so I just want to give you a brief overview of all the parts so you can get a better idea of what to expect if you happen to purchase this one or you happen to have it in your stash and you haven't get the chance to either look at it or starting to assemble it. Like you see, the finer details are there, there's no problem. My only complaint would be the attachment points on certain very fine details that are a little bit chunky, so there is going to be a little bit of a cleanup to be done, but it's really, again, nitpicking here. I don't think that it's going to be that difficult, especially if you have good quality snippers. And upon examining the model, I really haven't seen much flash at all or any nasty seam lines to really clean up that much. The only really thing would be the attachment points, which again on certain parts are a little bit chunky. Like I said, you get some photo etch parts, but these are minimalistic, as you can see, just grill. And the decals, they're okay, but I don't know, they seem a little bit smudged. What do you think? You can tell me down in the comments below. Just like on the Husky, I think that they could be a little bit more precise, at least for this price point anyway. But you know, it is what it is and we have to live with it. I think it would be really cool to put some figures in front of the vehicle, just like you see here on this display on the blue background. That would make the model more interesting, or at least the diorama. The manual is really, well, chunky. It has lots of steps and lots of pages, I think around 26. And the steps are pretty straightforward. Again, not congested, they don't feel rushed, and I think they're pretty well designed. They lead you through the steps with various components being done off the model, which is understandable since this is a very complex thing. And you have the interior as well. And I think it will be an enjoyable build. Unfortunately, I don't own the model that I'm reviewing, nor have I built it, so if anybody else has any information on how this goes together, please leave a comment down below. And that's basically everything that I wanted to show you guys. So thanks for watching if you haven't. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll see you definitely soon in the next one. Bye bye.